Hi, boss. Hey, boss. Remember when I told you that Reggie's a murderer, and he's wanted, but he ran because he didn't want to get caught for killing my cousin Paul in San Mateo, like 1990. Well, he's over here trying to kill me because his fucking wife. She worked at the DMV and shit, and she also involved too. And I don't know what they're doing, but they're fucking with my cars and shit. And they have everything to do with it, with the cartel and shit. And you know, Alisa, he's a drug dealer too. He went to prison, but he got out. They're all together. They all work together and shit. And they killed Ashley too, because Ashley was gonna turn them in. Ashley Afatai or something like that. And they also killed the Ashley's auntie. They have everything to do with my daughter's murder too. They call her auntie. I don't know her fucking name, but she used to work for the army. And she moved out here too. So, and I think the husband's involved too, because he never worked. He's a fucking freeloader. And they live over there by the water. Because I remember when I used to be like, stay in contact with Ashley's auntie when she was in jail. I mean, not in jail, in a hospital and shit. And she was gonna heal and get better. And she knew something. And then they killed her in the hospital. And they delivered food to her and shit. And I think the food that they delivered to her, I don't know why the hospital let her eat outside food, but that food poisoned her and killed her. They have everything to do with that. Those drug dealers and shit. Maybe Alisa did something in jail and stuff, and they let him out. You know how they let criminals out to come out here and kill us good people? Yeah. They need to go back to jail, and you need to fucking Reggie Albert Ieremia. He's a fucking murderer. Because also I remember when I was at Mesquite one time with my ex, his brother Reggie, and then I was walking back and forth from the hotel to the casino and shit, and he was following me because I heard him call my name. He said, "Fucking dick." And I recognized his voice, so I just ignored his little bitch ass. And then I remember when we went there, Ashley and Reggie, not Ashley, Lay, they killed the husband and shit. They're evil. Yeah, you should lock him up and throw away the key and let him rot in hell. All of them. Alisa too. He's a big time dope dealer too. Because I remember when we moved here, you know, the wife, Tracy, she was like treating him like he's the king and shit. And they live like they're rich and shit. And that guy, he just sell cars and shit. He owned a car dealer with a D or something. They probably own a lot of car dealer and shit. And they're fucking cars. They're messing with the cars and shit. And they're messing with my car and shit. They're organized crime. They killed my cousin Paul. And I think somebody else got arrested for it, or I don't know, but they found him in a trash bag. My cousin Paul was cut up and it was in a trash bag. And I remember this because I was a teen and I used to hang out and shit and party with the Tongans and shit. So so yeah. So I'll see what else I can remember. My childhood memory. I did not hang out with the fucking Samoan. They're fucking ghetto. Loser motherfucker.